MACC to investigate Anwar Musa over power abuse claims. Community teams up to save trapped cat. Hi, I'm Daniel Bakri with Cuppa News. The MACC has launched an investigation against Tan Sri Anwar Musa, who was suspended as MARA chairman following allegations he had abused his position in the sponsorship of the Kelantan football team. The anti-graft agency said it will be cooperating with MARA's internal audit department. The decision was made during an emergency meeting held at the MARA headquarters this morning, with approval from Rural and Regional Development Minister Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob. Anwar was also suspended as MARA Investments or PMB chairman.
Kita tidak tahu berapa lama tempoh siasatan ini, tapi kita harap ia dapat disegerakan supaya kita tahu kedudukan sebenarnya. Kita tidak boleh cuma melihat apa yang diwar-warkan. Kedua-dua jawatan ini kita gantung supaya siasatan bebas tanpa ada campur tangan atau pengaruh daripada Tan Sri.
The suspension comes weeks after the Johor Crown Prince, Tunku Ismail Sultan Ibrahim, accused Anwar of using his position as MARA chairman to force PMB and University Kuala Lumpur to sponsor the Kelantan football team. He also published photographs of documents to support his claims. Anwar responded to the suspension via a Facebook post saying that he's currently in New Zealand for official duty and was not aware the emergency meeting would be held today as it was scheduled to take place on February 14th. He added that he accepted MARA's decision and will continue to uphold the principles of integrity and trust. A few hours after news broke of Anwar's suspension, the Johor Crown Prince posted this video on the Johor Southern Tigers Facebook page. Some things are better left unsaid. In a separate development, two former Felda officials had their remand extended by 3 days to facilitate investigations over corruption and abuse of power in a sturgeon farming project. Magistrate Nik Isfahani Tasnim Wan Abdul Rahman allowed the MACC's application to extend the remand for the GLC's former Director General and former Deputy Director General of Strategic Resources from Wednesday. 3 others, remanded with the 2 as part of the investigations into the project, were released on bail. The 5 suspects were picked up in a sting operation dubbed Ops Caviar on January 24th. They're being investigated for corruption and abuse of power over the project worth 47.6 million ringgit. Anti-graft officers seized many valuable items during the raids, including a luxury car and jewellery estimated to be worth millions of ringgit. The search continues for 5 Chinese tourists, including a 10-year-old girl, as well as a crewman whose boat sank in rough seas off Sabah last Saturday. A total of 20 assets, including those from the MMEA, Air Force, Navy, Marine Police, and Brunei Air Force, are involved in the sea and air search. The catamaran with 30 people on board, comprising 27 Chinese nationals and 3 crew members, sank about an hour after departing the Tanjung Aru jetty for Pulau Mengalom at 10 a.m. on the first day of the Chinese New Year. Most of those on the catamaran, including the skipper and a crew member, were rescued on Sunday. 20 of the Chinese nationals survived the 32-hour ordeal at sea, while 3 died. One of the survivors, 24-year-old Yang Yauru, had traveled to Kota Kinabalu with her mother. She recalled how the passengers had waited for rescuers after the vessel broke down.
这个时候，大家就发现船尾一直在漏水，然后很快，也就3分钟，然后整个船就翻了，然后我们所有人都跳进了海里，穿着救生圈。从我们船翻了之后，我们所有人都紧紧的一个靠着一个是挨在一起的，因为我想，就我们觉得我们人在一起，我们的目标很大。 然后过往会有很多船只，他们会发现。
Meanwhile, Sabah Police Commissioner Datuk Ramli Din told reporters that investigators will be interviewing the survivors once they recover from the trauma. He added that police have obtained a 3-day remand for the vessel's 2 crewmen and owner to assist in the investigation. In other news, Gerakan Youth Chief Tan Keng Liang denied claims that the lion dance troupe had refused to perform before the Prime Minister and his wife during the party's Chinese New Year open house last Saturday. In a Facebook post, he explained that the lion dancers appeared to be standing still, which sparked off the speculation as they were peeling a pomelo and several oranges for the couple. He also posted a series of tweets slamming the opposition for spinning lies for their political agenda. Tan said it was a Chinese New Year tradition that the lion dance performer present the pomelo and oranges to the special guest as a sign of prosperity. Also making headlines on Tuesday, a group of lorry drivers from Ipoh submitted a memorandum demanding action against their employers for using misleading terms to exempt themselves from making EPF contributions.
EPF officers must be sensitive to the special situation of lorry drivers and understand what it means, what travelling allowance means, what overtime means, and what commission means for lorry drivers, so that employers cannot hide the commission, which is liable for EPF deduction, hide it by using other terms like travelling allowance and overtime.
EPF Enforcement Department head Hardyal Singh said his department will be investigating the matter to see if there is an issue of liability. A video of a train grazing the rear end of a parked car that was blocking the way has gone viral on social media. The incident is believed to have occurred in Sungai Petani, Kedah, but some have said it happened at Port Klang. The date of the collision is also unknown. Some netizens approved of the train operator's action, while others criticized the driver for obstructing the train's path. A fish seller at a wet market near Kuching has something new to sell: crocodile meat. Abdul Baizuri Bujang said he has been selling the meat since the first day of the Chinese New Year. He acquired the crocodile from a villager in Simunjan who killed the 500-kilogram reptile after it repeatedly knocked against his boat while he was fishing. The Syrian market is well known for its variety of jungle produce, but Abdul Baizuri said this was his first time selling crocodile. The meat can be bought for 20 ringgit a kilogram. A man has won the heart of netizens and animal lovers after he and his neighbors rescued a cat which got stuck between a closed gate in Shah Alam. Nazri B. Nasir's video, which was posted on Monday, has received more than 1.3 million views on Facebook. According to Nazri, the cat had peed and defecated at the gate as it was unable to move. The cat, now named Gate, has since been freed and is currently under the care of Nazri, who updates netizens about its condition via his Facebook page. Nazri is also looking for people interested in adopting the cat. Wishing Gate the cat a speedy recovery. Moving on to world news, a Canadian political science student known to have nationalist sympathies has been charged with 6 counts of murder and 5 counts of attempted murder over a shooting spree at a Quebec mosque. Alexandre Bissonnette, who made a brief court appearance, surrendered outside Quebec City after calling an emergency hotline an hour after the attack on Sunday night. The motivation behind the attack remains unknown, but local media said Bissonnette is a Quebec nationalist and anti-feminist who recently liked US President Donald Trump's page on Facebook. He also has reportedly expressed support for French far-right politician Marine Le Pen. The shooting is one of the worst attacks to target Muslims in a Western country. 6 people have been confirmed dead and 18 others wounded. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has condemned the shooting as a terrorist attack. In other news, US President Donald Trump has fired the federal government's top lawyer Sally Yates after she refused to defend new travel restrictions. Yates, an appointee of former President Barack Obama, said the Justice Department would not defend in court Trump's directive that limits the entry of refugees and citizens from Iran, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. In a statement, the White House said Yates betrayed the Department of Justice and portrayed her actions as political. Dana Bente, the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, would be acting U.S. Attorney General until Republican Senator Jeff Sessions is approved. Firefighting planes from Russia and Brazil are now helping Chile to combat its forest fires, which have spread to affect at least 480,000 hectares. About 110 fires are still raging on after nearly 2 weeks of firefighting and 11 people killed across the country. The Attorney General of Chile has detained a dozen people on suspicion of starting up the fires. Japan's father of the Pac-Man arcade game, Masaya Nakamura, has died at age 91. His death was announced on Monday by Bandai Namco. Nakamura, who served as a top advisor to the company, died on January 22nd. No cause was given, and the company did not specify where the gaming pioneer died. Pac-Man went on sale in 1980 and became a worldwide cultural touchstone, prompting Guinness World Records to name it the world's most successful arcade game. Keanu Reeves and his John Wick Chapter 2 co-stars hit the red carpet for the action sequel's premiere in Los Angeles. The film reunites Reeves with his The Matrix franchise co-star Lawrence Fishburne.
How about I'll just say in the big picture of it, just that could actually happen. You know, the chance for me to work with Lawrence Fishburne again, to get to play John Wick again, to work with Chad Stahelski, the director.
In the sequel, Wick discovers that a large bounty has been put on his life after he returns to the criminal underworld to repay a debt and is double-crossed. John Wick Chapter 2 hits theaters on February 10th.
I'll try and do the same.
And that's a wrap for Cuppa News. Thanks for watching and good night.